Welcome back to Objection! Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. Or I think it's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Anyway though, welcome back, man. The support for the first part is sensational, man. You guys are sensational as a whole, man. But yes, we're back with some more Ace Attorney. New shirt, or wearing back my Kirby shirt. In a mood right now. But yes, you guys are sensational, man. I posted the shorts and I was freaking in the peaks of interrogation, and it was going crazy, man. You guys go crazy as well, and I greatly appreciate that, man. With that being said, man, if you are new, substitute if you are new, leave a like if you want, comment, either give me feedback or your favorite moments from the video, and join the Discord if you want to. You know, we got a new Discord member, as we should. I still am working on the Discord, you know what I mean? But one of these days, I'll get it done, you know what I mean? I'll get it done. But yeah, join the Discord if you want as well. But yeah, with that being said, let's get it! Damn, oh shoot, it's a phone. Oh, cellular, calling on my phone. I am sweating though, Jesus, man, look at my damn... I don't know why I be sweating so much. Maybe it's pressure, or maybe it's just my damn room or this damn PC. It's my PC has actually crashed on me twice because I was exporting a video, but it's still good. You know what I mean? It's still good. I don't know nothing about PCs. You know what I mean? But busy calling my phone. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? So at the last part, I'm pretty sure I showed like the little picture of this episode. It was essentially, all I remember is Mia, the one with the huge breasticles that we're going out on a date with. She looked really determined. So maybe she has a direct connection with whoever these sisters are, or Maya, you know what I mean? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been so great. I tell you, the dyslexia will get to me, Jesus. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. Low key, bro, getting your own place, I am terrified for when that will actually happen, you know what I mean? Because I get so scared, you know what I mean, of just the unknown and the dark. Like low key, if anybody breaks into the crib, I'll just hide. If I'm being honest, some people want to fight. I'm hiding low key because like, I don't know, man. Just take anything. Just leave me in my room. Lock up the room and just chill in there for real. Like, especially if I'm by myself too. Like, if I die, then that's it. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. But what favor you gotta ask, Mia? I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. What evidence are you talking about, though? The thinker. Like what? I got you. So what is it this time? It's a clock, the thinker. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Oh, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Jesus, I'm sweating so bad. Holy crap. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Mia can cook it up? What you can cook, Mia? Low key, bro. I've been cooking up a little bit. I always try something new. You know what I mean? So I got me some chorizo, you know what I mean? I've been wanting some chorizo. And I did that with eggs, huevos. You know what I mean? Low key, I'm getting my Spanish in a little bit. Only a Latino was here to hear me speak all this. Huevos, chorizo, some hash browns, and a bagel. You may be like, yo, that's a lot. You big as shit, Chad. I know I am, but at least I'm happy though. You know what I mean? Food brings happiness. You know what I mean? Don't be. You can restrict yourself on how much you eating for real, but at times, bruh, just get a craving in. You know what I mean? But trust me, my plate was big as hell though, and I do not be liking the hash browns. Like the what was the ones I had? I did not have frozen hash browns. I had the ones where you had to boil them. So like the dried ones, and you have to boil them and all that. Those ones take so long to cook for me, or maybe I'm just cooking them completely wrong. But I just like them. But I gotta finish them up because they're about to expire soon. Like burgers, I could really go for a good burger. And this is another thing, burgers low key hit. I used to not rock with burgers that much, but like once I started making my own, they were hitting for like I be eating like shit. It's probably like good 2 burgers over cheeseburgers though. I know it's just one ingredient low key, but one time, man, I was cooking burgers, bro, and I added the Kraft single on it. Kraft is terrible. People who be saying they be loving some American cheese, some Kraft cheese, get the frick out of my face. Trust and believe, bro. Get out of my face straight up. If you be eating a Kraft single, which it's processed cheese, it's not real cheese, but 2, it tastes absolutely disgusting. I've never tasted something like that ever before in my life, and I never want to ever again. It's so trash. But burgers low-key fire, for real. If you cook them good, and just cook your burgers all the way through, please. I don't get why people be wanting some little bit of pink action in it. I get you want to have some pink action in the damn steak, but in your burger though, no pink action in the burger, all right? And God, I'm really going to a lot of side stories, but why do people be like? I literally saw a video on the TikTok of somebody eating at this one place. Their burger is essentially like there's a burger, and there's a little mold on top filled with cheese, and then the person at the restaurant pulled out the mold and all the cheese fell on the burger. I wanted to throw up just by looking at that. You know what I mean? It was actually disgusting. I never understood why. Like, why? How does that appeal to somebody? You know what I mean? That makes no sense to me. But anyway, though. Okay. We'll hit up the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Where y'all getting your burgers at, though? Okay, sis. See you soon. Where y'all get Burger King? The Whopper? Whenever they had a buy one, I think they had a buy one get one free Whopper back in the day. You know what I mean? Fire. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Jesus, hurt my ear a little bit. God dang. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. All right. Maya. Her name Maya. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Who the frick is Faye? Oh, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but I'm guessing this is Maya. Why, I see it right over there. This must be the thinker. The swole that swallowed those papers. Wait, hold up. What is Mia saying? Is this somebody else completely? I thought Mia was saying for Maya to freaking, or was she not calling Maya low key? Oh shit. Was she not calling, was somebody else picking up the phone? You know what I mean? How could you know? Shit, nah, that's low key crazy. So you tell me somebody did something to Maya? Picked up the phone, somehow low key blatantly talked to Mia, understanding everything she was saying without freaking losing cover at all. And then now Mia low-key confused about it and she got pulled up on. That's how it be though. That's why I don't be answering. Well, low-key, she called him herself, but low-key, I don't be answering calls that ain't a contact. If you ain't one of my contacts, the chance of me answering your call is slim to none. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I just don't be doing that. Why? I don't know. I get scared a little bit. You know what I mean? I get scared a little bit. Oh, you are not configurous of my background. Did I say that right? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask. Oh shit! I thought that was me. I thought that was me. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ah! Ah! The Thinker. He took out Faye with the Thinker. Red, white, blue. Shit. September 5th, 9 o'clock p.m. or 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Who the frick about to see it? Oh, I'm late. Damn it, Phoenix. Huh? This is strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. Oh, so this is literally like right after? That is... What's that smell? Smell? Did the guy cook her up a little bit? Blood. Damn, how the frick you be... I haven't been in a situation where I'd be smelling blood like that. Don't touch it though, because you could get diseases. Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine! Shiz! Okay. What am I doing? I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check to see if the chief's okay. Go. I smell blood. That can't, okay, I get that. Okay, let's move. Office. That smell, blood. That says someone's there. Holy shit. Chief! 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 Big breasticles, hope you're okay though. Who are you? Are you the Maya? Who are you? What the frick was that? Did she collapse? Shit, low key? Low key? There was only one time I almost passed out, and that was during freaking cardio, low key. Like sometimes I'd be pushing myself a bit too much, you know what I mean? Like I'd be going up like, okay, low key twice, you know what I mean? Once on the Stairmaster and once on the treadmill. The treadmill one, whenever I was at my peak physical condition, I used to do cardio, 3 speed, I think 3 speed, and then also 15 incline. You know what I mean? I tell you, I literally almost died. I was able to do it previously for other days, but for some days, man, literally my ankles were hurting me so bad I couldn't even walk. We got the determination a little bit, and I tried to do it for 30 minutes. You got the determination to keep on going. I keep on going. And low key, I'm holding on to dear life too. People ain't condemning. People being saying that, oh, if you holding on to the bars, then you really ain't losing those calories for real. How though? I'm still moving. You know what I mean? So that's just false. I'm holding on. Whenever I freaking clicked to stop after the 30 minutes and I got off the machine, I'm telling you, when I was walking to clean the machine, I was about to freaking fall. I had to sit down. Terrible freaking lightheadedness I was feeling straight up. And then the Stairmaster is a whole nother beast on its own. You know what I mean? Any single people who be doing 1 hour, no, not even 1 hour, 15-minute Stairmaster sesh, I gotta condemn you because somehow you are able to do that. I went on the Stairmaster for like 5 minutes and low key, I could not feel nothing below my waist. It was actually insane. I could never go through that ever again. The Stairmaster is a crazy beast on its own. I gotta condemn every single person who does 15 minutes. No, low key, 10 minutes of Stairmaster straight. I gotta condemn you because you're a crazy breed as a whole, if I'm being honest with you. All right. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she laid under the window. Chief! Jesus, Bresco's big, but you're unconscious though, so I ain't gonna be saying no more of that. Her body was still warm. She's dead? No, it's still warm though, so low key, she good. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, oh, too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Is she dead? Chief! Examine. Chief! It's hard seeing her like this, but if there was any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly! No! What? The thinker lying next to her have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record again. There's some glass shards on the chief's near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lying or light staying. Hold up. Baby girl died. Now, me and Phoenix could never have our date with her. Low key, I might as well go out too, if I'm being honest with you, for real. I might as well go out too. Must be pieces of glass of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Okay, court record. Okay. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? The evidence that you want to give to Maya. Maya. Damn, in blood? A word written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Okay. Shit, that could have been that nasty freaking dude with the pink hair. I think that's enough snooping around for now. Could be better to call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Shit. No clues here. Okay, so we got that. What's this? No clues here. Okay, so I got everything here. Hold up, telephono? Wait, I can't get nothing else? Fake code ledger book. Everything's written in the chief's underneath handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Okay. No clues here. Okay. Nothing else? Alright, let me call the police then. I don't know if I keep on looking, like I'll get more clues and be able to solve these cases better if I keep on searching, but it seems like yeah, everything good. For an over desk office, the chief had a very particular policy about police decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but alright. Alright, let's go. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. Don't tell me there's a freaking blackout. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Alright, bro. Phoenix, they got our ass, low key. They got our ass, but low key, Maya, low key could be a freaking witness in all this. Please, come quick. Am I gonna be blamed? Someone's screaming from the outside window. Who are you? Bresco's big. Capcom, I know you love your women. Damn, alright, man. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Body T. Look. Outside. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gateway Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Back up. Move. Can I move to the freaking... That girl just now. Where'd she go? Maya or the girl who's on the phone? I put her right there on that sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run on me. My hips! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? The sister of Mia. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there would be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Talk. I gotta know a little bit more. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already dead. So she low-key, damn, she low-key dead. And it had to be for the thinker again? Jeez. You and the chief. So you're the chief's sister. I'm a younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. So how did the person get the freaking how did the person get the call? Was it okay, hold up. Let me get a drink of water. Did the person have Maya at like gunpoint a little bit? Ooh. Did the person have Maya at gunpoint? And then told her to basically speak to Mia how she normally does, you know what I mean? But then wasn't expecting the turn of her sister dying by the thinker and all that? Evidence. Yes, that was the clock, or that clock. It was the thinker. Okay, present. Yes, this letter, present. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of the receipt. What's up? That's my name! No shit, we know it's your name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write my name? Oh, hold on. Now I've done it. Oh, shit! Now the police... We can't run for real, because low-key, I'm an attorney, and you were her sister. So low-key, you can defend me a little bit, saying that we did not kill her for real. You know what I mean? The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Your ass look like you out of breath. All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? That's an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. The freaking girl. It must have been the woman I saw. Big breast body T. Maybe that's happy endings for real. I gotta go. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Why would she kill her own sister, though? Low-key. Why would she do that and feel... Maybe No, bro. Well, we saw it. You know what I mean? Not Phoenix though. But why would she kill her own sister for real? Like maybe she looked up to her a little bit. She was crying whenever I brought up like her having the receipt with her name on it. You know what I mean? So don't be thinking it's Maya, my boy. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Can we shit? The killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Shit. So you telling me this killer grabbed Mia's finger, took her own blood from wherever she got hit from the head, and wrote Maya? I was not thinking that damn far for real. I was thinking that like maybe as a signal a little bit for her. You know what I mean? But not even Maya know about that signal. Shit. Ugh. Maya, low-key, I guess I'm gonna be defending you a little bit. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center visitor's room. Now, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Maya? Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. You good? You seem like you all right. You look a little down, but like, trust and believe, Maya, I got your back for real. Good morning. Or good morning. She looks so tired. But why low key? I guess the police want to get somebody to ground like the case a little bit, but don't you have to like interrogate a little bit? Like you just blatantly was like, yo, this is you, just by you having her name in blood. You know what I mean? At least interrogate a little bit. Well, low key, probably she was interrogated on some real stuff. Are you gonna be my attorney? Hell yes. Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will. For the woman I wanted to have a date with. Hey, Mia, low key, I will remember you for real. God dang. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer her up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Oh, what? What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Your sister really wanted me like that? Today's my junior partner's first time in court. Oh, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I was ever in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years? That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Why would you say that? You literally just saw me took down the mother trucker, the bald mother trucker, flawlessly. You know what I did? I did get like 3 misinterrogations a little bit, you know what I mean? But again, flawlessly, I freaking did that though. You know what I mean? Cut me a little bit of slack, Mia. Body still T though. That's what she said. I am sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did it, when I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. It's not you though. Examine? Will I examine the police officer? The guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Low-key, he doesn't want to lose his job for real. Looking at the CCTV. Smile for the camera. That ain't funny, Phoenix. Why would you say that? He's just trying to lighten up the mood, I guess, a little bit. But like, low-key, that ain't doing nothing. Alright. Move? Where would I move to? Talk. The day of the Maya, you good? You gotta make sure. You see, this is where I'm gonna start becoming a little bit of a attorney, low key, for real. You know what I mean? Even if you're a detective, you gotta make sure the person themselves are okay before you go jab them a question. You know what I mean? Somebody just died. You gotta just be like, what happened? What all this? First ask, are you good? You know what I mean? Once they say that, they good, then let's carry on. There's someone I want to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear? It's my uniform, you could say. What is an acolyte? I've never heard of that before, besides from Destiny. An acolyte? Like people in a religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. No, spirit mediums, keep it up. So you're an acolyte. A medium in training. That's right. The Fae families, especially the women, have been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You say the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too. But maybe she left it for attorney, for lawyer work. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. As she should, always follow your goals. Her powers were first class too. Powers? I had no idea. Wait! What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with Epsi and all that. Low-key, this could low-key work as evidence for real. Yes, in training. Whoa, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I don't think it works like that. That's a bit of like paranormal activity. And low-key, is paranormal activity real though? I don't be rocking with none of that, but low-key, the only like, should I be watching that a little bit? I need to work on my catalog of stuff to be watching. You know what I mean? Superman came out, ain't gonna watch that, no hate, but I don't be watching movies for real. But what I do hope for is that the DCU go crazy for real. You know what I mean? I hope it goes crazy for real. People be loving it. Critics, like one person I really watched, the Angry Joe, he loves Superman. You know what I mean? But him and his posse were big harsh on it, you know what I mean? But I hope the DCU will be good. I think DC as a whole has way cooler characters or heroes than freaking Marvel, you know what I mean? Batman, Superman, The Flash, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, Black Canary, Green Lantern, the whole Green Lantern Corps? Insane. I watched the TikTok videos explaining all of the Green Lantern Corps, and I'm like, this is actually insane. How does one go so deep into this? You know what I mean? What else we got? Hot Girl, Isabella Merced. I I'm sorry. I'm still in training. So you really could ask them in the spirit world on who really you could talk to their ghost a little bit? I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Okay, the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. So what was the upcoming trial, though? Because we already went through our trial. What other trial was about to happen? Evidence. Yes, the clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? What? You can mimic her voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversations is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. Sorry, you say you have your conversation with your... Why am I high-pitched for Phoenix? I'm so sorry. Sorry, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. All right, of course. Next time I see the detective gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Me as memento added to the court record. All right. Jesus, I'm sweating so bad I'm getting lightheaded from all this reading. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this long ago. She said if I ever was in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I'll accept. If Mia Loki trust in that person for real, I'll accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me if I don't find someone, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay. Shit, I already talked to her about that? Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. The morning I got a call from sister. Okay, yeah. The Thinker, yes. So then, did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. Okay, here we go. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, thank you, Maya. So this is the other lawyer office. September 6th, Grossberg lawyer office. Look at this mother trucker. He got a damn... Is that a slave? What is that on? What is that on the picture or on the painting? You know, I ain't gonna say that. You know what I mean? Let me just say it's like a farm worker. You know what I mean? According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running off is like this. Looks freaking exquisite and expensive as ever. You got a freaking statue of a bear holding a fish or whatever. Have y'all seen like a bear freaking skin a fish alive? I've seen that. I was absolutely terrified. The fact a bear in the water grab a salmon, hold on to it, bite it, skin it all off, and the fish is taking it too. The fish is taking it. Like, do something, fight back a little bit. I guess. Examine. So yeah, he got that. A painting that has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to squeeze at either, or to sneeze at either, for that matter. Okay. This, all of his book collection, expensive looking mahogany, I don't know what the frick I just said, bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. So you tell me, bro, what's up? I get you a famous freaking lawyer and all that, but you don't gotta be buying books, expensive looking books, or expensive books as a whole just to be proven that you exquisite and all that. You know what I mean? Use your money for something else. You know what I mean? Like, what is that supposed to do? Unless this person's like playing, like he's like trying to, like a phony. You know what I mean? The office is filled with police officers. Yes, they're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there? Gumshoe? There's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that bus guy, aren't you? I'm Phoenix Wright. Get it right. Ooh, I rhymed right there. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Oh, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That bus guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer, right? He was not a killer, though. Do you not be looking at I literally defended my boy for it? Don't be disrespecting his name like that. He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. What type of last name is Gumshoe, though? At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Yeah, get your dick ass out of here. You're here, lawyer. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm his lawyer. Alright, what we doing? Mia, about Miss Frey. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Yes? You don't look at me like that, pal. Now don't, dyslexia is getting to me. Now don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. Okay, autopsy report, time of death. Damn, she really died like that? Okay, September 5th at 9 p.m. Causes that blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. How heavy is a thinker? About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. You already think she's the killer? Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Look at you trying to be hateful all of a sudden, Loki. Do you not know who I am? I'm Phoenix Wright. Being hateful all of a sudden now. Do you not know who I am? Why would you say that? The city put prosecutor Edgeworth on prosecution. Who's that? Edgeworth is the main, the judge, no? Ain't he? Who the frick is that? Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You've been a lawyer and all. I don't. Who the frick is that? Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. He's Miles Edgeworth himself. Who the frick is that? What? Do you know him? Or you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Who the frick is that? Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Whoa! Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. I've never heard of this guy before. What are you talking about? He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There's rumors of back alley deals. And forged evidence. Forged evidence? And all I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Shit. He be forging shiz? Hold up. He be forging forging stuff just to get the person to go to jail, even though they innocent for real? Is he really that good of a guy then? You know what I mean? Oh, I have it. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. Then why are you a detective then? You should not be a detective then. Get the frick out of my face. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. Why would Phoenix? Why should we care about her boyfriend's number? A cell phone holds a little girl's secret, or sweetest and spiciest secret. Why do we need to know that? Oh, he's just trying to play it off, but why Gumshoe? Why would Gumshoe be like, oh yeah, you're right, let me give it back? Why would he do that? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in my memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Here's you. You can have the phone back. There were any suspicious calls in there. After all, seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received. Detective Gumshoe. Okay, so I can play that low key, and we can hear that through. Okay. Check the court records to hear the recorded conversation. Alright, let me hear. Okay, let me read this. Damn, how long? Okay, this is 3 pages. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Mia, well, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's hard doing 2 different female voices. I made it look like it's made to look like the thinker, and it tells you the time. Oh, I probably should tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some paper inside of it instead. Oh shit! Papers, yes. Okay. Okay. So I get okay. All right. I guess I have asked all the questions I need to. You've all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention to you is, I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influence in the witness with your lawyer ways, pal. This is literally day 2 of me being a lawyer. What are you talking about? Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. Am I able to go up and talk to her? Oh, the witness, he said. I thought he was talking about Maya. The witness. Yeah, Miss April May. April is low-key a fire name. What y'all know about April from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, low-key? We all had a little crush. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ah, you're lawyerly tricks on me now. No. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in her hotel across the way? Why are you telling me all this? Loki, I feel like you're trying to help me. I guess you should know better than to try to ask a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, so we got that. Alright, let's go. Alright. See ya. Let me go to Miss May, get with her. Damn, looking all succulent and all that. Exquisite a little bit. You got a little wine a little bit. Make sure you're drinking safe. Please don't drink and drive. Please don't drink and drive. Got a little flower plants. What is it? What's in that freaking what's in that damn drawer? You know what I mean? Is that drugs? Miss May, you be doing drugs? Get out of my face. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 03. How the frick you see the death, the murder, from your window, low key? What you do? Were you smashing or something? The low key, no, she was in her clothes too though. But like you just maybe she was drinking, watching out the window and all that. She drinking a little bit, watching out the window and all that, twirling her glass, and then she saw the Mia's dead body, low key. I guess, maybe, but like, I don't know. Okay, not damn, I am, man. You pulled up to me, body tea, looking good. You look like a little, you know what I mean? Okay, hold up. I'm never gonna do that again. All right. I don't know what I just did, but I'm never gonna do that again. But you look like a little, look like a little cat for real. What you doing, man? What you doing? Hello there, handsome. You see, and I knew I looked good too. Low key, bro. I tell you, bro. I gotta still shave my freaking thing. But thank you. I knew I looked good, low key. You look good too, body tea. Hi, smooth right, real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memento to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. What are you trying to do? We ain't gonna be escalating this a little bit if you try to see it that way. This is all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Okay, you see, low key, maybe it could be like the movie for real. You trying to go back to my place? You trying to after the case? You wanna go back? No? Okay. Alright, anyway though. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. You already look good though, you know what I mean? I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay, let me look at her stuff. Okay, so she got the little tulips. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my floral knowledge. Okay, what is this? Painting, a still scene painting. And wait. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I was trying my hardest to read. I apologize. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. Oh, one of those hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight steams through the window. There's the Frank Co. Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what, like, what is he doing, low key? The chances of you seeing blatantly, like, it's buildings. The buildings are not like this, you know what I mean? The buildings are probably like this. How are you able to freaking see you over here drinking, getting litty, you know what I mean? Probably getting, I don't know if she's like a, she look good, but like, I'm not gonna be saying what she does on her free time. But how are you supposed to be seeing a death like Miss Faye dying low key? And Miss Faye, she was freaking, or Mia, she was freaking on the wall though. You know what I mean? Was she not? So like she was on the wall under the window, or maybe she saw the head a little bit, I guess. Then, oh shit, y'all see my armpit though? I am sweating. I am so sorry. Bigger cell as always. But yeah, how the frick are you supposed to see that? Like, that's why I don't understand. Okay, she's drinking it up. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Okay. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catchy here. This has to be drugs. Oh, that's a screwdriver. I'm freaking out, They said for the phone that the screwdriver came, like the some screws were loose. Is her ass part of this shiz? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Now look at her ass. Low key, we on that ass for real. Are you playing as a fool? Are you part of this damn murder? She has a screwdriver. Let me fix my mustache. She has the screwdriver where we said that the screwdriver from the telephone was missing some screws. You know what I mean? There's no way she saw freaking the Mia Fey like through the window of Mia's office. You know what I mean? Is her ass part of this? Of that one dude? Low key, she do look like the type though. I ain't about to lie. They do. I think the guy had like what, purple hair? She looks freaking like fidgety now. I see that little crazy eye a little bit. If you ever meet somebody with that crazy eye, get away from them immediately. No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? So I'm in a situation now where if I make you upset, low key, I could be punished. You know what I mean? Does that include like a whipping or something? Like you already in like a one piece? Do you have a whip or something? Low key, there ain't nothing wrong getting whipped a little bit. Upset. I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. So as you see, her facial expression has changed immediately though. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. How the frick am I? Okay, talk to her ass. What you witnessed? Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. How much movies are you watching? Like, I don't be watching movies like that. What movies are you watching? Law and Order? I like a man with a big vocabulary. That is not me. I can barely even spell Wednesday, for real. I am not that type of person, so low-key, that is not me, unfortunately. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that occurred happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. Now get the frick out of my face, low-key. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Miss Faye. Damn. Y'all see the body though. Body T, Capcom really knows how to make their women look good. But low key, I'm just doing it off the physical appearance though. So low key, that's on me though. Y'all know me. I'm all about personality and how they look. You know what I mean? But body's still T though. Miss May, could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, but if you want to escalate it to that, maybe. No, hey, just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. I knew I look good. I tell y'all, bro, we almost there. Low-key, if I can smooth talk it a little bit, we low-key about to be there a little. Hold up. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. So what the freak? So she really taking what the judge said or what the detective said to heart, not telling us nothing. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives I like on the television. Are you like an actor or an actress? Like, what are you? How much movies are you watching that you are so in depth with cinema and all that? And media, like Jesus. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you look for clues in the garbage? Get the frick out of my face then. Like, you being hateful all of a sudden. Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers. Oh boy. Get the frick out of my face. Examine? I still, if I look there, she about to go crazy. Exactly. Maybe later? Okay. She about to go crazy if I look in there. Got all jumpy for what? You know what I mean? Okay, I didn't even look at the desk. Bottle, 2 glasses on the table, somebody must be staying with her, yes. Maybe she's going crazy on them. Alright, what am I gonna present to her? What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, she could still be alive. Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man ruined your mother's? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Did they freaking pin it on somebody without using like anything? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped, the police capture was innocent. The police constellation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became a laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White? That's his name, my sister told me. White. White. Alright, Maya, let me leave you alone. I don't know who the frick White is. We getting down to it. I can't present nothing. Alright, see you later, Maya. Alright, let me see. So this guy's still wait here for him to come back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing off the throat I've ever heard. And you're one of those, or what they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grandier than I imagined. Look at this man. You wearing your little glasses and all that, thinking you smart and all that? Low key, get the freak out of my face. Out my eyes. Out my eyes. You do not need money to low key freaking, or money and riches to low key be a good lawyer for real. And by the looks of you, low key, you do not look like the person I would want to defend somebody. That badge and your collar. You're a lawyer, are you? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? And how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see me, to see the one and only Marvin Goldsberg, did you not? Or Grossberg? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Oh, out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Do you know something I don't? What the frick are you looking at? Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day notice. No, it's quite impossible. What the frick are you doing? Why can't you wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I could even have a chance to ask him? Low-key, maybe it's because of Edgeworth, low-key. He does not want to smoke with Edgeworth. What do I tell Maya? What the frick? Okay, talk? Your refusal. How could you just refuse like that? Please tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. You literally get nobody. Not a single person is in this office. Besides me and you. But the client, Mia Fey's sister? Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? You say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. And I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. It's definitely because of Edgeworth, low-key, I feel like. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? Mia, how did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. The painting. That's quite a painting. You noticed? It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? It looks like a farmer or a slave. Is that really your pride and joy right there? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's so worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I don't want it though, if you think about it. I don't care for no sort of paintings like that. Low-key paintings, I ain't even about to hate. Low-key paintings, you can make a lot of money, but sometimes, man, when I look at the paintings, don't hate, it looks like absolute shit. Now I gotta freaking tell Maya that low-key she's not gonna get no defendants. 347 or 342, detention center, visitor's room. Here. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What are you talking about? That guy was as big as me, low-key. Maybe even bigger, but that's low-key crazy. That guy's... What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the stay-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4:00 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Take it myself. Do I just leave her or go home? Defend Maya. I've made my mind. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you, whether you want me to or not. Huh? Why? Well, Me and Mia, we were supposed to go on a date low key. And low key, the person she trusted upon to serve you low key on this matter ain't help her at all. So now that it's up to me to freaking help you out. Trust and believe. I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. I cannot abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for other people who have no one on their side. Logan, that's a crazy. I love the determination, Phoenix. I love the determination. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Trust and believe, Maya. I will not do that. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. Are you innocent? You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. And you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Her ass. This mother trucker freaking April. The freaking nice, succulent, freaking woman over here that be talking about movies. Something is up with her with that freaking screwdriver low key. I low key think that she's part of it this whole time. What's inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer when she got all defensive. Got that freaking crazy eye again. There has to be something in there. Okay, talk. Okay, move. Trust and believe, Mia. Or trust and believe, Maya. I got your back. Who the frick are you, my boy? Looking like a good. Okay, bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. How are you? Excuse me. You are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using their facilities. What is the facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. All right, please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Low-key, this mother trucker, low-key. Thank you, low-key, because I'm about to look exactly right in that drawer. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White didn't. Okay, hold on. White. That was the one that that the attorney, I think, that freaking Mia's mom, Mia's and Maya's mom was put to shame from. You know what I mean? Who like freaking leaked the information of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? Yes, White. That was his name. My sister told me. Okay, White. What's the name of the guy who ruined Mia's and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Examine. Check whatever's in that drawer first. There's a screwdriver sticking out halfway open in the drawer. That's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? The freaking wire trap of the freaking phone. I told you she was on that ass. She was definitely in on this. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wires, yes. Okay, there's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it all. There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to the bottom of this. Or to the bottom. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Now you want a piece of that ass, man. I want that shit too. Oh, bellboy, still here? Oh, time to scram. Look, I'll look forward to tango with you tomorrow, Miss May. Oh, shit. I thought that was a freaking Miss May speaking in court. Okay, Loki, now we getting tangled, we getting frisky a little bit. We getting, you know what I mean? Okay. All right. Take a little break here. We still in it though. I'm gonna have the whole episode. I don't know if this is the end of the episode. I want to have the whole trial in this one part. You know what I mean? Gonna take a break here. Getting lightheaded. Y'all see how I'm not reading that good because I wasn't expected to read all of this, but I low-key like that though. But yeah, take a little break here. But getting a little lightheaded though. We in court now. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court Room number 1. Trust and believe. Is that Edgeworth? You edging? Y'all know me. I'm an edger all day. Courtroom is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Damn, my boy, you look good, my boy. I see a little handkerchief or whatever you got on. Is that a handkerchief? You look good, my boy. Trust and believe. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Phoenix, don't lose to this mother trucker. Do not lose to this mother trucker. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant... I gotta freaking get a voice a little bit, Maybe, maybe not. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let us begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe? I was there too, though. What? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. My name's Detective Gumshoe, sir. I'm detective in charge of the homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor mat. Let me use this floor mat of the office to explain. What the frig are you about to show? The body was found in the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Finger found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Floor plans added to the court record. Okay. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You seem like you about to you paying them off or something, Edgeworth. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. All right, here we go. Okay. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Ah! Why? We had a witness account describing her. Body T, but low-key she on it though, she on it. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the moment of the murder. She didn't see her crying though, and how the hell you see her in that time frame, you know what I mean? Like, what is she doing? She on the phone? No, bro, no. Is this open? Yeah, y'all see the water. Low-key lying a little bit, bro. Low-key lying a little bit. You were not seeing that. You probably were the one that cut the damn wires off of that phone. The very moment you say, well, Mr. Wright, you can begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What is this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. When the witness always slips up and says something wrong, it worked a lot of times, so we bluffing now. I should have expected Maya would know something of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. All right, thank you, Maya. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. We gotta do this flawlessly. All right. As soon as the phone came in, I rushed in to see it. Press! Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Across from the crime scene. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. Okay, there are two people already in there. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and you arriving at the crime scene? Right. I'd say about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto is our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir. What can I press him in? The glass, the table, and she said it was right on that for the view. Okay. I can't press none of this. Are you absolutely sure it was us? What type of question? I was there. Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Immediately I arrested, but why though? Why is that? What's your reason? Why we had a witness account describing her? Immediately arrested, what's your reason? Hold on just a second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Got your ass. You telling me you arrested her without knowing if she did it or not? How are you a detective, Gumshoe? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. You dumb mother trucker. Exactly what is about this suspicious woman in pink claim? See, I ruined that right there. I couldn't even speak fast enough. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Oh, you don't even know, bro. Well, I guess is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess prison can have its advantages. Oh, yes. What do you have? Sorry. My phone went off. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Testimony, hard evidence now. The frick you got? Carry on. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memento written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. Shit, he's about to bring that up. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. But you can't automatically say that's the killer though. How would you like that? That's what hard evidence. Shit! That low-key is good evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor? Why did you testify about this vital piece of evidence in the first place? Oh, yeah. I know, I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Low-key, the judge low-key on our side a little bit. But low-key, you can't be picking sides like that. Hard evidence. Alright. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, smarty pants? What, who? The killer, Miss Maya? I did? The killer. The killer! Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. No objection here, Edgeworth. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Shit, on ass already. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Shut your ass up, bro. You look drippy low-key, but don't be disrespecting me for real. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memento you found. I could present that, but that's not gonna do nothing for me. Press. Do you have proof of it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Oh, he sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Lab tests just show that the blood was the victim's? Shit. I'm pressing as much as I can. What kind of test results were these again? Huh? Kind of well, I hear they take the little bits of the blood and hemoglobin. You don't know? Hemoglobin? HIV? I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that's quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? There's blood on the victim's finger. Their own blood? On which hand was the blooding finger, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Shit. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's name? Sure, yeah, it was all the time, in books and the movies. Real life here. This isn't a movie, detective, this is real life. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard any cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? And yeah, actually, got a point, pal. No objection here, no objection here. Stop right there. The witness opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. The victim told us the name of her killer? How the frick did you hear that? Order, order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony? Okay, there has to be a contradiction here somewhere. Let's find it. He said, okay, hold up. You said the victim said her whole thing? How they do that though? How will the victim actually freaking say her whole thing? You know what I mean? If she died, or like she was literally dead whenever Gumshoe pulled up. So what do you mean? Let me read that back. He's gonna object. Stop right there. The witness opinion had nothing relevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. They said death was instantaneous. Meaning, okay. Loki, I'm smart. It said the death is instantaneous. If you get hit with the thinker, a hard-ass object, instantaneous, you will not have time to actually write down a name. Present that. Got that ass! Loki, I'm smart! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This is one of the Lord's tricks now, is it? Of course he wrote it. What else who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow of a blunt object. Loki thinking I'm a crazy dude for real. She died immediately. But no butting in your way. No butting your way out on this one, detective. Got your ass for real. Edgeworth, the overseeing objective, Loki. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. No objection here, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder? Shit! It was not the day of the murder. The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... What? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday. Why would they do a second autopsy? Why would they do that? Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Why would they do a second autopsy on the body though? Why would they do that? No way! Your Honor, it's quite easily to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Look at you trying to be all extra and all that. Like what do you want? Some freaking bonus points? I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you would have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham? I'm a sham. Shit. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. We can't personally attack him. That shows weakness. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe, I was a fool to trust you and your reports. Huh? Me? I wasn't a... Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. That from a blow from a blunt object may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Shit! You said what, 7 minutes? Whoa, Your Honor. The evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Stop freaking bowing down. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call in its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Miss April, the ooh-woo. Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? She literally cut the wire straight up. Big breasticles looking good. Witness, your name, please. April May. God dang, and the breasticles got a jiggle too. Low key, bro, you won the case for real. You know what I mean? You got the appeal. You got me, low key. No matter how I end this case, you want to go back to your place? No. I have to try at some point. You know what I mean? Again, I have to keep up with the bloodline. You know what I mean? At your service, wink. Okay, body T. Damn, body T. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom, including myself. Tell us, where were you on September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Faye and Cole's law office? That's right, big boy. Shit. How is Edgeworth not even affected by this? Please testify to the court about what you saw. Testimony. Here we go. On that ass. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Rest goes on the ground. When the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. Then, that's all I saw. God, the breasticles got a jiggle too, though. You already got me with that. You can stop a little bit, but low key don't though. Let's see, what's your wink? Well, Your Honor, I see. This is a remarkable solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfect good testimonies. Says the guy who literally went for a second autopsy report and does crazy things just to make sure that the person who's being accused is guilty. How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, why would I not? I'm glad to proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. April. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked at the window. Boom! What were you doing before that? Low-key shit, that does pull up though. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What was that? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, had a feeling. You see, Capcom know what they're doing, so I low-key juggling myself too, though. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she was trying to avoid the question. Well, I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at a time of night. Gee, No objection here, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needing her with this trivial question. Needing her. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. Y'all just want to see her butt booty naked, low-key. All y'all stop. Y'all want to see her butt booty naked. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see? Shit. Poor girl? I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Attacked with what? The woman with long hair. It was Mia Fey? Slender sort of, some people might say pretty. If that's your thing, god dang it, I'm so sorry. April, Mia looks better than you, trust and believe. Mia does not have to be all sexual, do sexual stuff just for people to look at her, you know what I mean? So, she cool with me. Your thing. And the person attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Hold it! How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. That's right. I question it, though. Hold on a minute! The testimony stinks! Huh? What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Yeah. Body T, curvy and all that. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? What's the meaning of it? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, Okay. If you had really witnessed your client, Miss Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before nothing of her physique. Or noticing her physique. Huh? Shit, we go crazy. I'm sorry, I can't read that good. Music go crazy on that ass. Everybody was seeing her wearing that gibberish trash outfit low-key, but I gotta respect your spiritual oasis-ness. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis except her. And I'm not an expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. All that ass, but still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of her murder. She is a freaking saint, spiritual woman. She wears that, she sleeps on that all day, every day. Why would she not be wearing that, Judge? She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Bring that mother trucker back up. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Oh shit, my titties jiggle. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you like. I'm reading. I'm so bad at reading. I'm so sorry. Damn, I almost had her. Okay, we're back at it. I did see everything. I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon I saw. I did. That clock, this kind of statuely clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Thank you. Okay, we on that ass. She said she dodged. I did see everything. I did. You did not though. You did not though. So you saw them. So you saw me then too? Of course. I did remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky. The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. God dang, low key, she can attack me with her breasticles any day. Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry, me. Very well, continue. The woman dodged the first attack. Okay, hold it right there. Is that right? Is that right as in your right? Is that right as in your right as you looked from the hotel? You saying that she dodged the other way? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? What type of so left? No, you hold your knife with your right. Yes. Yeah, right? Yeah. Right. It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Stop with all these right. And the girl in the hippie ran after her. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, her hair was all done up like in a bun. Clearly this mother trucker, clearly her ass is being told what exactly to say. You know what I mean? By the person, I'm pretty sure it was a dude, when we saw like the little image, I'm pretty sure it was a freaking dude with pink hair. You know what I mean? I feel like he probably telling her what she should say whenever she called the cops and all that. Maybe that's who she was smashing in bed too. What happened then? And she hit her weapon. I saw it. I did it. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from her desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? It was a clock, a kind of century clock. The Thinker, I think. Last thing I got. Ah, clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Alright. So if I bring up, okay, what we got now? We got the autopsy. We have to bring up the murder weapon. But she said she dodged right. Person came from the chair, she said. Came through, hit the glass? Can I bring up the murder weapon now? And maybe see what type of evidence she was storing in it? Present. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. On that ass. Revealing who? You like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer, I will like that. Please, let's do it after this court case. You just said that the statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Shit, on that ass. Not even I knew that. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. On that ass. No order right now. Order. On that ass. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? No objection here, mother trucker. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. But how does she know it was a clock to begin with, though? The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw from the question, Mr. Wright. No objection here. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And, as you may recall, I caught murderers with the same questions before. Well, only once. You know I'm right. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. On that ass. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happened now? What happened is now you answer my question. How'd you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it. How did you hear it? From all the way across the freaking plaza or whatever. Shat. Yes, I heard it. I saw the time. How? It say the time? You are lying out of your ass right now. So you've been in the you've been in the law offices of Faye and Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? How else were you supposed to hear the clock? There's no way from your hotel building you heard a clock say the time. I heard it from my hotel room. Hey, how though? The law of office of Faye and Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. There is no way you heard that though. That's a lie. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Frick no. What the frick type of equation is that? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she could have heard it. It could have rung. Shit. No, it could have because of the batteries. This is the batteries from the telephone, or the wires from the telephone. The clock takes batteries, you know what I mean? But how would she know if you have that sort of that line of sight like that? There's no way you would have known that. She could not have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. No objection here, Mother Trucker. You have no proof that she could not. Oh. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are aware. You are nothing? Low-key disrespectful for him. Edgeworth, I'm coming for that ass, low-key. I'm coming for that ass, low-key. Don't even freaking try me. Then, I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard it. The frick you thinking? The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter, with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn it! Time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. Shit! I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung. Because there's something inside of it. It could not have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It's inconceivable that the clock in the question rang. It's empty, it's broken, the batteries are dead. It has to be empty. It's empty. The clock is missing. It's clockwork. No, did I mess up? Oh, how could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's just as your defense says. This is a clock, missing a clockwork! I'm on that ass! It's quite empty! Be that! Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the missing of this, or the meaning of this? It is as you see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar with a nice body, but low key, yo ass lying just to lie for real. What is your game at this? Fat? Yes, that booty big. Miss May. Quite a show you've put for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Shit, I'm still recording, as I should be. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Shit, yes, with the phone call, busy call on my phone. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Got your ass right there. Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed? It was not this. These are wires. The telephone conversation. Present that ass. On that ass. On that ass. Ooh, shoot. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A record of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. On that ass, on that ass. Order. The defendant, damn, look at your ass. Your ass looking upset at all that. You low-key, you didn't even think I could even prove your ass. Your ass look, you geeking a little bit. Is that what they say, geeking? The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought up to my attention. The freaking Detective Gumshoe gave me that, my boy. Trust and believe, your ass is about to fail this. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. That good detective better remember he was up to the evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It isn't working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. On that ass. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. On that ass. Your Honor, I think it makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time that it was recorded. Which was well before the witness ever arrived at the hotel. On that ass. Miss May, could you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. No, you did not. The only people who had that clock is my boy Butts and freaking Miss May. What store was it again? It was not at that store. It was not at that store. I go so many. Oh, Jesus, breast goes jiggling again. God, I love it. Oh, I forgot Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts the piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen it at the clock before. It was made by Larry. Present, it was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. On that ass. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and one of that isn't here in the police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. No, mother trucker, you may sell yourself, but everything is not sold in stores. Miss May, I think this is high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse me, not on sale today? Oh, my boy, go crazy for real, go crazy. Jesus, they just bouncing up and down. God dang, now we on that ass. Low-key, now you looking upset for real. Your breast goes ain't winning you this time. What is this, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! No, you mother trucker. We on that ass now. Loki, you failing now. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. That and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, your breast goes were jiggling a little bit, and you think you can win the sexual appeal of others with that. Frick no, get out of my face. I guess I did. No, you ain't working on me now. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? On that ass. Double pressure on, no. Quadruple pressure on that ass. 4 fingers deep in that ass. Going crazy in there. Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. You had heard it. You had heard about it. You held it. This is unfamiliar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used to strike the victim. When else? On that ass. On that ass. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Miss Faye. I saw. And when you struck the force with the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. What? Didn't we just say she did not hear it though? Wait, it has batteries though, no? It has batteries though, but it says the clock. Okay, you could. It can still speak though, no? You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it was just you who proved that the thinker was empty. Shit. What more the witness has, or what's more the witness has a rock solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of your murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. On that ass. Oh, going crazy. Oh God, the music going crazy. Yes way, Mr. Lord. Did the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. What type of room service? You bouncing on it? Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. I definitely said that wrong. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April could have known that it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof. Mr. Wright, how did the witness know the thinker was a clock? On that ass. Shit. What can I present though? That's not gonna do nothing. That's not gonna do nothing. She was in the house. Wire trap. She was in the house, low key. We could say that. Present this. She was in the house. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. On that ass. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court, what is this? Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss May's phone, were you not? Oh, no objection here, mother trucker. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in the possession of a wire trap. Or tap. It is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Yes, absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. Oh, show me. What? On that ass. Here's my proof. The proof the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Shit, hold up, let me check. Statue, the thinker. It's probably, okay. It's a clock and made it look like a statue. It's evidence, no? Can't we use the same thing? Can we use the same thing on that ass? That the weapon was a clock? The proof of the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock. Pull it up, no? Present it! I pressed the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yes. 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 Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. This is how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Woo! No objection here, Mother Trucker. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. The witness answered the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Yo ass just freaking got your ass sent straight to jail. No fair! All of you ganging up on me like this. So, I'm the bad girl? Is that it? Is that it? And you see, look at her trying to cry like Reese. That's it. The court sees the real April May now. Now, to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? You didn't you? Why the wiretap? You didn't you? Confess. You didn't you? Are you out of your mind? Wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer. You must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you couldn't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come to think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. Continue to examine. Shit. Continue to examine Miss May's room? What else could I examine, though? Call the bellboy as a witness. Call his ass up. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. No objection here. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had enough to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling the witness. What? Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty of Miss Mai Fei. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Mai will be declared guilty on that spot. What should I do? I have to accept. Why would I give up? We're already so knee deep. We 4 fingers in. We gotta just start fisting a little bit. You know what I mean? Accept the condition. All right, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Oh? Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. On that ass now. Shit. We're going crazy on that ass. I believe. We're going crazy, man. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Damn, we didn't have to bring your little set with you. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of your service. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very well. You're very good, sir. Miss May's room service. Am I the head of the bellboy? I am the head of the bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel in the business of 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening about our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her room at 9 on the dot, sir. Damn, what the frick? I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss Mays herself. Okay? You snickering a little bit. I see. The defense may begin to cross-examine. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. My bad. I'm reading. I'm getting a little lightheaded. I'm reading crazy now. I'm sorry. But we good though. All right. I'm the head of the bellboy. He said for 4 years, 4 generations. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. Anything required of me. Does that include killing? You know what I mean? I check my guests. I check in guests. I check out guests. I clean rooms. I make bed. I even deliver room service, sir. Do you even smash as well? Do you be going crazy in the sheets? I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Okay. Here. To come at 9 at the dot. What was the time? Was it the time of death of Maya at 9 though? You know what I mean? Wasn't that her time of death? Right? Or Mia? Okay, so she called in at 8 for the coffee, and said to bring the coffee exactly at 9 on the dot. Meaning, I feel like Miss Faye was expecting to come to finish her killing at 9. You know what I mean? At somewhere around 9. Shit. That's what I'm thinking is like, they say the death was instantaneous. But she could have lived a few minutes after too. But I think I like the little hard thing I got. Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and you saw them. The breasticles? Hey, my boy, she flashed you? Low-key, I gotta respect that, my boy. I gotta respect that, low-key. The point being, I remember her quite very well, sir. Yes, what then? My boy got flashed as he should have. It should have been me, low-key. 9 p.m. on the dot. Hold it. On the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that details several times. She was watching a program on the TV, and I wished to drink after she finished, sir. On the exact time of the murder. Precisely requested, of course. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, at 9 p.m. Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee, I like iced coffee, exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the timing? So she had to have been there at 9, and for him to directly give it to her. That means she has to kill Mia at 9. Had to kill her directly at 9, and then go back to the hotel? Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolute. Absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mainstream of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with embarrasser, sir. Embracer? Is that the French for embrace? So she touched you? Maybe even did a little joy, J-O-I? It's a French for kiss, sir. She's not but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Okay, never mind. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime d'amour. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Shit, what the frick do I got? So good, there's nothing there. Is that it? Frick no. Finally, you understand. This bellboy was absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end the cross-examination. You will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. I protest. Wait, please wait. Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. No objection here. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That is all. All right, let me save just in case. Let me save just in case. Okay, this is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? What type of, he said, okay, low key. Shit. He said he'd be doing anything, right? Room service meaning anything. You know what I mean? How I view it, what he means by he does anything, he's willing to do killing as well. You know what I mean? Room service. Checking in and checking out. He said he remembered her checking in and checking out. Nothing with bed making. What time? We could ask him what time exactly she checked in, no? Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked Miss May in. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She was just my type of girl. It was a disappointment, really. I see. What do you mean? Excuse me? What exactly was a disappointment? Oh, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I had a little chance with her lover there. It's another person? What did he say? On that ass. On that ass. What did you say? Oh, rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? No objection here, Mr. Edgeworth. Get the frick out of my frickin' face. I object. That is an objectional. No. Objection overruled. This witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, did you ask? Let's try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Oh, yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who ordered that ass. He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Yo ass was on this shit the whole time. Oof. You fool. It was you. I've done it. I've won. Miss April checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. On that ass. We on that ass. Your Honor, we have just learned another person involved with who may have been the murderer. In the light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it is the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! On that ass, Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of her murder. Miss May, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you like it. It was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this courtroom. I'm stuttering now. Oof. I'm stuttering like a mother trucker. Let me get a drink of water. Little lightheaded, I'm alright though. I knew you were about to do some dangerous act to make sure anybody who goes against you is guilty. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are... I don't know how to say that word. Ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. That's it? That's it? September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Well, then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Come on, hey. That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It just shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That's that man, Miss May. That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? After that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's learning, my bad. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who did it? Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, Maya. I got you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now, I have it. I'm sure of it. Most of her testimonies was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Okay, got it. The victim dodged an attack. I don't know why she even said that, but she caught the struck. Okay. I don't know how much good this will do more at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. On that ass, as it should be! Who am I? Woo! I'm gonna end it there. So, god dang, Jesus, we were really going crazy on that ass, man. So the case is not over. I thought I was thinking every episode there would be a new case or a turnabout, but that's not the case at all. That it will carry on farther and farther. But freaking, I just cussed right there. I'm sorry, but freaking Miss Faye, I get the body tea, but your sexual appeal, you making yourself sexualizing yourself ain't gonna work on anybody. You know what I mean? It may work on me though, but not anybody. You know what I mean? Mia dying. I was not expecting that at all. I thought she was about to. I thought we were about to carry on with her a little bit more. Dying like that, crazy for real. You know what I mean? So that her sister can play a bigger role now. So that's something. And Edgeworth seems like he knows what he's doing, but low key, he's so like what's the word? What's the word? Damn, suspicious, I guess, or something like that. Where no matter what, he will get anybody who he's up against guilty. You know what I mean? That's probably why Mia's mentor didn't want to go up against him, because he knew I don't think he was paid off, but he probably knew that he was going to lose the case. You know what I mean? Or the trial. But get closer. The game is nice. I do have to take breaks because my head reading all that freaking makes me lightheaded, but still sensational. Still really nice, man. If you made it this far, I don't know if you made it this far, but if you did, sub to the channel if you're new, leave a like if you want, comment, leave me feedback or your favorite moments from the video, and join the Discord. It is still a work in progress. You know what I mean? I just found out that my general chat, nobody's been chatting yet. I wanna somehow get that mix once more people come through. But my general chat was muted, so I gotta work on that. You know what I mean? But yes, and with that being said, hope you enjoyed Objection and stay safe.